in Matthew 7, verse 1, Jesus says, "Judge not, that you be not judged." So a lot of people interpret this as being, oh, well, don't judge me. Don't judge anyone. Let people live however they want to live, because otherwise you're judging them. But that's not really what Jesus was saying there. In fact, this was taken out of the Sermon on the Mount, and the entire Sermon on the Mount is about how we should live, what we should do, and what we should not do. So certainly Jesus was not saying, don't judge anyone, don't tell anyone what to do. In fact, the thing that he was saying is he's saying don't condemn. Don't judge someone as guilty like you would in a court of law. And so a couple of the things that he specifically mentioned, one was hypocrisy. And he was very critical of the Pharisees, which were the religious group at his time that were in control and in power. And he's saying don't be like those hypocrites, and instead be exemplars of what it means to live by love and to follow God. And so a couple of examples that we see in the world today of people judging. One is when someone says, I can't wait to see this person burn in hell for what they did, to be punished. And we shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't have that attitude toward people. And I see this a lot in the secular vegan community as well. Whenever someone sees a hunter getting killed by the animal that he's trying to hunt, or someone who, the owner of Heart Attack Grill, dies of a heart attack from eating animal flesh. And these aren't times to rejoice. These aren't things to be like, yeah, karma got them. No. In fact, what we should be wishing for is for people to repent and to not do those things anymore and be ready to forgive them when they do. So it says in 1 Peter 3:9, God doesn't wish for anyone to perish, but for everyone to turn away from their bad ways and to instead follow God's way of love. And in Luke 15, verse 7, it talks about all the angels in heaven rejoicing over one sinner repenting. So we should be like those angels and be like God, who want to see somebody have a turnaround in their life, so where they're no longer doing those bad things, and to not wish for the bad things to happen to them because of what they've done, but instead be ready to forgive and rejoice when they repent. Just like in Acts verse 9, when Paul has a turnaround on the road to Damascus, he goes from persecuting the church to being one of the most zealous preachers of the gospel message. So we should wish that upon people who are doing bad things in the world, whether it's bad things to people, bad things to animals, or both. We should wish for them to have that turnaround in their life.